speaking of Corey and Corey stuff, yo, this new stuff, I know how y'all feel about
What's the new stuff?
Listen, man, they breaking down some of his past words. I think you was the person that said if you talk enough on the internet, eventually you're going to say the wrong stuff.
Yeah, you'll put your foot in your mouth.
You'll put your foot in your mouth. But these new allegations, the PDF file allegations are just...
bad.
Yeah, they kind of ugly. Here we go. The title of this video coming from Poetic Flacco is New Corey Holcomb PDF allegations are horrible.
Now, when they go after me, they get dirt like a
Corey Holcomb's career might be over after these new allegations. They are accusing Corey Holcomb of being a PDF, and the receipts are going mega viral and gaining a lot of steam. It feels like the more these receipts go viral, Corey Holcomb's career might be over, bro. The ending may be near.
Now, to be fair, this is Flacco. Everybody's career is over every day on Flacco. Let's be fair. These are all allegations because I watched some of the video before, so take it easy, guys. But this is kind of gross.
Yeah.
And the worst part about it all, this damage is self-inflicted. They're just using Corey's own admissions against him. I don't know what Corey was thinking coming on the podcast and admitting to certain things he admitted to, but now the world is watching.
When I was in Iceland, you don't have to be no 18. I think it was 13, maybe 14.
Yeah.
That's a grunt. The vagina been on this planet 14 years. I've said this before on the show also. Do you know if a woman 16 years old gives you a baby, that is going to be 16, 17, 18, 19. That is going to be one of the healthiest babies possible.
Yeah, but what about your old ass jizz, nigga?
Right, baby got old face.
Right. Because you know old jizz make autism, right? For real.
That's not true, man.
Them. Guys can shoot forever, but the babies come out
that's
strange.
not how you get autism, son. That's
They always looking off into
and don't say the tiz. They got the tiz.
Tiz, right. That's how you get that tiz. For real. I'm just saying.
Leave him alone.
It'd be a strong tizzy. That's why it'd be so strong. All right.
Corey Holcomb knowing the age of consent in various countries. Any man even having access to that information makes me feel icky. But yet alone a 60-year-old, that's nasty, bro. Second red flag was him saying, I've said this before. So this is an opinion that he has really thought about, sat with, and dissected, and he still didn't see anything wrong with him saying this.
Right.
Well, at that age, they've been on the planet long enough. They're in their prime developmental-wise to create a life.
Corey have talked about
himself.
Getting excited.
Nigga said
they're in their prime. They're turkey and ready.
So I don't. Son.
I'm just saying. I didn't say it. I don't think that's funny at all.
I believe Corey's putting his foot in his mouth, man. And who dug this up? Because I remember this show, and nobody on the show was opposing him on this. Nobody said, hey, yo, you taking it too far, man. That ain't cool.
They was with him because they in a vein of comedy. But like I was saying earlier, yes, a lot of things can go in comedy. But then you also got to consider these are still somebody's thoughts.
Oh, no doubt.
These are still somebody's ideas, no matter how you put it.
And again, coming from men who have daughters, we have daughters. My niece, my daughter.
Yeah, I don't think I ever did that kind of thing.
No, that's not funny.
Yeah, like I said, I joke about violence and stuff. I do sometimes. I don't mean it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, anyway.
Kids, no.
Nah, that's not even funny. I always thought that joke he had about his daughter with the bottle and took it out and shook it all over. Yeah. I always thought that was a little weird.
That killed the crowd, though. The crowd go crazy for that.
I never liked that one.
His crowd.
I ain't gonna lie. Some of the abortion jokes is funny, though.
All right, cut it out.
All right.
This at length before, so every word he says is intentional. When he says they are in their prime to conceive, you don't have to ask Corey, who are they conceiving with? Who are they having a baby with? Only grown men are in a position to take care of a family and lead a household. So this is him advocating for them to have babies with grown men. But what are we doing here, man?
But you're taught in America something different.
Those eggs are buoyant. You could dribble them eggs. They got bounce back. Yeah.
Craig Smith is almost 50. Corey Holcomb is almost 60. And they're sitting on a podcast talking about how 14-year-olds have bounce back. Yo, come on, bro. Like, yo, that's absurd. Now, to make things worse, Corey Holcomb went on another podcast and he admitted to testing out the young women in Iceland. Now, the same young women that he claims, were 13, 14 and ready to conceive.
You go to other countries, I'm just saying, in America, most people only know what they know in America, but I've been to other countries, and in Iceland, I think the legal age to get with a girl is 13 years old. It blows people's mind when they hear it. But in Iceland, R. Kelly is not a criminal.
He's trying to get extradited.
He's a normal guy in Iceland. I went to Iceland, and you just can't offer him money and gifts. And I thought that was so unfair that you couldn't give him nothing after you was done with him.
This dude crazy.
I'm not going to Iceland.
So I assume you've been to Iceland and you took advantage of the laws. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know if that was an admission. I think he was truly joking.
Maybe.
I'd like to think that.
Okay, well, we'd like to think that.
I'd like to think that. But see, that's the thing when you start showing cracks in your character, especially ones you won't admit, it makes you look at everything else funny style.
But this not the first time he said something like this, though.
Right.
So it may be like right. It was some wherever there's smoke. Usually,
possibly. Like I'm telling you, even if I still can't get over him just not saying I slipped with the whole situation with Christina Payne. It would show a moral. It would show you have a moral compass.
Right. She got me off my square. I was out there. She
myself.
Right.
I'm better than that. Young men don't do this. I'm not advocating for that.
That would be a better look.
Because then it can. Because now it seems like if you make a joke about beating women, it's like, oh, you beat women.
Yeah. That's all you talk about. As
long as you don't hit her with a closed fist, you think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It feels less like a joke than more like you just clowning about your regular life.
Corey doubling down on this, man. Now he going at other people for beating women. It's not looking good for him, man.
Right.
It's not looking good for the brother.
And I think that it carries over to stuff like this because it's like, are you kidding or not?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If the harming women thing is we can't tell if you're kidding or not, how we know if this is serious?
Right, it's like a big question mark, like
especially if it's an ongoing thing, you know what I mean? And trust me, I like a dark joke. I did. I almost giggled for a second.
We get it, dark, Mark.
right. But when you put all those things together, it don't look good. We don't know. Right. These are allegations. Y'all let me know.
I had a great time in Iceland.
Wait, we're not going to go crazy.
I'm not going to Iceland.
So I assume you've been to Iceland and you took advantage of the laws. Is that what you're saying?
I had a great time in Iceland.
Wait, we're not going to go there. We're not going to go.
The age of consent in Iceland is 13. Did you take advantage of the laws in Iceland? Man, I had a great time in Iceland. You just can't give them gifts afterwards. After you're done with them.
It's like 10 in Somalia.
Son,
I swear to God, I'm not making this up. They had grown niggas with them gray red beards crying when they tried to change the law. Crying. I put that in there. You can't
give him gifts because that would count as trafficking. So he full on admitted that he did what he did in Iceland. Full on admitted to it. Now, a lot of people point to, Corey Holcomb is joking. He's making a joke. But at what point do you teeter the line so much that we got to say, I don't know, bro. I don't know, son. Even how Corey Holcomb talk about young women is disturbing. There was a story on the Corey Holcomb podcast he told about, I think like a 5-year-old. Right? And this story makes me uncomfortable to this day.
This past weekend, I saw this little girl. She had a Welch's grape juice bottle in her mouth. And she was about 5. She had the whole bottle as far as it'll go, just sucking on it, walking with her mama. Somebody said, get that out her mouth. When they took it out her mouth, that baby said, You know when she stopped crying? When a man picked her up and put her in her lap and started bouncing with her. Then she stopped crying and was looking like this. I say, that's a little.
That's not funny.
That's not cool.
That's not funny.
That's not cool at all, son.
Now, that's his personal observation. We probably wouldn't have took it like that, but that's Corey Holcomb.
Yeah. That definitely would have been the furthest thing from my mind. Baby stuck on stuff. Pause or whatever. They, you know what I mean? That's what they do. Oh, she's not a baby. She 5. That means somebody ain't.
She a baby.
Somebody ain't take it out of her mouth.
Son, she 5. She baby.
Took the pacifier or whatever. And
she a baby, son. It's that simple.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I say that's a little growing right there. And everybody will say, Corey, what are you talking about? Corey, you crazy. Get the out of here. This little girl was in her bliss with her mouth wide open. She was just, it had the cap on it and everything. They took it out her mouth. Then a man picked her up and started shaking her on his knee. And she was like, I said, that's a little, it's just Corey Holcomb crazy. I almost want to go back and ask about that little girl and do a documentary on her life. So one day I can show I know what I'm talking about. But in this society, I'm a bad guy.
Seeing a child suck on their bottle and your mind go to fellatio, you are a disturbed human being. Seeing a child get rocked back and forth to comfort and your mind goes to bedroom positions, you are a disturbed human being. Calling a child a hoe for doing things that kids do is disturbing. You are a disturbed human being. This is not normal.
That ain't nothing no little girl do unless she has the urge to do things like that.
Kids do that all the time. Kids suck on stuff all the time. Boys, girls, they get settled down.
They suckle.
You wouldn't know that because you weren't around your kids.
Right.
You don't give a fuck about your kids.
But son, the ill thing is, evidently he saw this, like he said, early on in the week. So this is something that was on his mental for him to come to the show.
Yeah, he worked.
And make mention of it. It's different if you can think up. Listen, man, the mind is very vast. You can think whatever you want. We're not telling the man what to think. We can't. What we're saying is he saw this. It stayed in his mental long for him to come to the show and regurgitate that in front of everybody. Nobody, look, man, whatever, that's what you think, but that don't mean that it's right.
Right. And I get it, you trying to be funny.
We get it. But that ain't.
You know, I do comedy. A lot of times they don't work out. You know,
but this ain't a good one for Corey, though. This is not a good look.
It ain't even this one alone.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like if I watched this show and he said that, I was like, yo, that's crazy. But that doesn't mean I would turn the show off. I probably would have kept going and listening to stuff, but I'd be like, I ain't like
It's
that.
like the backdoorian theory. Everything is compounding.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is when you put them all together and you look at it, you said that this is your thing.
Yeah.
For real, when you look at what your thing is, you know, women ain't shit, everybody gay, and now this.
Yeah,
That's tough.
Has the urge to be satisfied. But ain't nobody gonna peep it. Corey bad. Everybody, Corey, did you hear what Corey said? The little girl took the bottle out of her mouth and he said she gonna be a yes. And if it was more men in the house, the little daughters wouldn't be walking around with things preparing their jaw for hustle. Her jaw is being prepared for hustle. And this was a little girl.
Her teeth aren't.
Baby Goobler. I like that.
There you go.
She had to
A grown woman is next to Corey Holcomb participating in this. She says, oh, her teeth not preparing her for fellatio. What? A baby teething makes you think about
She's trying to add on to the joke. That's what Corey need. He want her to always just roll with him. He want everybody got to roll with him.
Son, I think it's a strong possibility Darlene may be trying to distance herself from Corey. At some point, it may come to a point where she like, yo, this is too much fire.
She should drop more thoughtful pieces like that. She should start like a like kind of a therapy kind of a look at this is just my suggestion to her. I would probably do like reactions, but from that perspective, how she's a little more thoughtful and
absolutely
and psychologically breaking down what's going on in these people's head and all that type of stuff.
Absolutely.
I watch that. That'd be not that much, but I watch it.
But if y'all like what you see, man, check out other podcasts, check out other video with Darlene Ortiz. We did that too.
Yeah,
checking out the other videos.
If you think this is the worst of it, nah, bruh. It gets worse.
Me for real. One day I was living with this lady and her daughters crawled in the bed and I ain't have on shit.
Yeah.
I was up under the cover.
Wow.
And I was like, oh shit. And one of her
Tell
daughters
Michael,
was like,
rest in peace.
Her daughter was, she was in high school. I think she was 15. Still not legal.
See how he jittery? That's how Diddy was jittery. That's how Diddy was jittery when they asked him about what he said to Fabulous. I swear to God, he had the same mannerisms. He was like, you know, I'm just saying parties. I just
party.
you know, sometimes
I party with you sometimes. They like, no. Party.
When he went on the Breakfast Club and they asked him about that.
Oh, on the Breakfast Club.
He said, "Yo, Diddy, this sound kind of gay," and he was like, "Well, you know, that's not
how he was doing, son.
I was just saying,
it's still son like this. He was,
yeah. This motherfucker releasing something.
My daughter was she was in high school. I think she was 15. Still not legal. You just can't tell your true thoughts.
What true thoughts can you not say about your 15-year-old step? What true thoughts are in your head about your 15-year-old stepdaughter that you can't say? And also, if you were naked under the covers, why did you allow her to crawl up under the covers?
Fuck out of here.
Public service announcement. Ladies, watch your children. Watch the people you have around your children, please. Ladies, watch the people that you have around your babies.
Wouldn't hey, yo, wait, we about to put on clothes, chill.
Right.
Wouldn't that have sufficed? But Corey Holcomb, when he tells the story, it becomes perfectly clear that he thought there was a possibility or he thought like she wanted him or something. Like she kept on sending him signs.
Her daughter was going to be thick like her mama. I know that much. Yeah. I knew her daughter was a bust down. She got pregnant like a year after I moved out. She was 16. I knew she was going to get.
It could be that pink cocaine got him jittery.
Son, it's not the pink cocaine.
I'm just saying, it looks weird.
Daughter was a bust down. She got pregnant like a year after I moved out. She was 16. I knew she was going to get pregnant, goddamn, because she used to do shit. She used to do shit to let me know, damn, this is trying to get me in trouble. Her name was Tiffany. Right. All of you kids.
Yeah, she has a documentary.
Kid pussy, that's the best put. I'm saying.
See,
what did he just say? What did he just say?
Kid pussy, that's the best put. I'm saying. Right. All of you kids.
Yeah, she has a documentary.
Kid pussy, that's the best put. I'm saying.
See, you heard.
Nigga cut it short.
It's not funny, man. Hey, man. Corey Holcomb said it. We're just reacting.
Just reacting. We don't know.
We don't know nothing.
Run that back and hear from his mouth again.
Right. All of you kids.
Yeah, she has a documentary.
Kid pussy, that's the best put. I'm saying.
There are some sick dudes out there who will probably excuse this as jokes. Ain't nothing funny about saying a kid woohoo is the best woohoo out here. A kid woohoo is better than an adult woohoo. Because one, how would you know? If you're not somebody who engage in, how would you know if you don't engage with children? But it's all jokes, right?
You better watch. You kids.
Look at Darlene.
Want some type real bad.
Jesus Christ.
Can you get charged if you spoon a child?
What?
Like, get behind him, make him take all his clothes off, and you hug him like that. Is that a charge?
Sure. Yes, Graham.
What is
pretty
that?
sure.
Not no penetration. Just
doesn't have to be penetration. It's so you can't
that's
be.
love.
And this nigga said him.
He did. We heard that.
Just
him.
If you get behind him.
That sounds real backdoory to us, don't it?
You get charged if you spoon a child. Get behind him, make him take all his clothes off, and you hug him like that. Is that a charge?
Sure. Yes, Graham.
What is that?
Sure.
Not no penetration. Just
doesn't have to be penetration. It's so you can't
that's
be.
Love.
You can. Okay. Hold
what
on.
if it's a stepchild?
Okay, I don't know where we're going with this, but
I'm just asking. They got these charges. I'm trying to see what the charges gonna be.
The wedding ring.
Somebody called me Corey Kelly because I said spoon.
Oh, good one.
I would never.
Or Corey Epstein.
Spoon a child. I'm asking what happens if you do it. It's called research.
Who mind goes there? Who mind goes
drunk
to?
Too. They say them spirits, son. The spirits get in you, man. You start telling the truth. That's that truth serum start to come out in that red cup.
See, that's one of them things. Like, some things can pass for a joke, but it's the consistency.
That ain't sound like a joke you be just saying right there, though.
It's the consistent. Any one of these alone, but the consistency, like over and over again, it's like, nigga, what you on?
Right.
Type shit you on, yo.
Mm-hmm.
bruh, how much time would I get if I just spoon instead of like the full thing? Like if I just spoon, do I get a couple years off my sentence? Why are you thinking about this, bro?
Please keep this piece of tape for future references. I'm telling you now, when they go after me, they get dirt like a I'm here to tell you, if they go through my computer, they gonna be like Corey, like what else can I put out there?
Snacks.
I mean, them a big in the child. I'm gonna check my browser, goddamn. 16, 17,
Go back, what did he
18,
say?
19.
What did he say? Go back, check his browser to be what?
What else can I put out there?
Snacks.
I mean, them a big in the child. I'm gonna check my browser, goddamn.
We're not exactly sure what they cut out.
Yeah, but and we're not gonna repeat it.
The last part sound like CHIL to the Disney pause.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That woman is like at a point in her life where she is. It's just
know what
nobody
that
likes
said.
to
We
say
heard
shit
him that
like
time.
that in America because you can get in trouble for that. Now, I don't want no woman that's 16, 17, 18 because of the laws and because of the mental state she's in. Epstein Island, that'd be a great.
Well, at 16, 17, she's not a woman. That's not a woman. That's believe it or not, that's still a baby.
It's a fucking child.
Yeah, they ain't children, man. That's a baby, man.
They still dummies. You know
Son,
what I'm
don't
saying?
call them dummies, son. Don't say it like that, man.
Okay, whatever. I'm
Please.
just saying.
They not
even that
fully
whole,
developed.
even that whole
No, 20 fully developed. I ain't gonna lie.
What I'm saying, even that barely legal age, I'm not saying they're not fully developed. I'm saying mentally. You ever talk to a 20-year-old?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, what are you even?
Yeah.
What's going on in there? Hello, hello.
right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Well,
So-
not Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb liked talking to him evidently.
So a 16-year-old?
Yeah, that's a baby.
What was happening on Epstein Island?
Children.
That would be a
So
horrible
you telling me?
Oh my God, they weren't children. They were.
What?
There you go.
He said you wouldn't watch that if it was a movie. Look, you want to hear it again? He said it slow.
I don't.
He said it a little more graphic than that.
Oh my God, they weren't children. They were.
That would be a
So
horrible
you telling me?
Oh my God, they weren't children. They were.
All right.
There you go.
Heard what he
Now,
said.
What do you
We
mean?
heard what he
I said
said.
no, and I said
You wouldn't watch it if it was a movie. It ain't real.
I ain't watching.
Some movies I ain't gonna watch. I agree with Mark.
Yeah, I'm not interested in. No.
Nothing like that.
No.
That's like I never seen Brokeback Mountain. It could
I
be a
do,
great
never.
film.
Yep.
For all I know,
Yeah,
I'm not watching
fine.
that.
Yeah, there's other things that I'd rather watch.
Right, and I know they wasn't really doing whatever, but I don't want
Whatever,
to see
yeah,
that.
Will
I don't want
Pass.
that in my head.
Right.
Young ones, nigga, no, hell no. I don't even like scenes that even allude to that.
Son, go back, watch him talk. Is he shaking again? He holding the microphone? Is he doing the shake again?
Maybe when you get the right.
Check it. Check him. Check his posture.
Yo, how much you want to bet more stuff about to come out about Corey?
Is it more?
I think it's Antonio.
Son, let's see if he's shaking. Son. Oh, I listen to what you said. See if he's shaking.
We're gonna let it go.
Movie. It ain't real.
I ain't watching.
Asking you, would you watch it? No.
And no. There you go.
Marcus, you won't watch
That's
it.
my got there.
Me?
That's ridiculous. He knows what he's doing.
I know he
He's one
knows.
of these
I
guys
know
on
he knows.
Jeopardy.
Yeah, I know he knows
No,
what
he's
he's doing.
doing.
Corey asked his
We
co-host
ain't
what
saying
he
it.
thought was a stumping question, what he thought was a question that was difficult, and that question was, man, what went on Epstein Island? You mean to tell me that if they put out a movie of kids getting effed, you wouldn't watch it? No. No. That's not a hard... No. But in Corey head, that was like a hard question, as if like that was something enticing. No, it's not enticing.
Corey, wish my baby happy 16th birthday. Hell, she ain't yours, so this.
Maybe he a shaker.
What do you mean?
Cause like he's shaking again. Maybe he's just a shaker.
Okay, we give him that.
Corey, wish my baby happy 16th birthday. Hell, she ain't yours, so this is easy. She turning sweet 16 Saturday. Hey, what's up? Make sure. Hey, look. I don't know her name.
Just talking about kids. Maybe when it's just pertaining to kids, he
get the shaking.
She turning sweet 16 Saturday. Hey, what's up? Make sure. Hey, look. I don't know her name. Isabella. What is her name? Dita 605. Dita 605. Listen, I want to wish your daughter a happy birthday. Her sweet 16. It's a beautiful age, and you make sure you and your daughter have counseling so that if she's broke, cat daddies like me ain't in that age by the time she's 21 through 30. Because if you don't bring them up right, I'm going to be with them on their birthday. I was at the mall with the little broke. We was in Victoria's Secret. And I'm sitting there at the counter. I'm like, what's up? She needs to get measured for a bra. She never been measured for a bra. And she want to have the right size on instead of the Walmart bras. And the lady was like, oh, that is so sweet. Is this your daughter? I said, I'm standing up in this little bit.
Oh, my God.
And it wasn't a laugh when I said that. It wasn't a laugh. The lady looked like, I was like, I got a couple of dollars. I get to smash look cute young girls like this that come from poverty. I'm standing up in her. Do you?
Which is not a new joke for Corey, but see, when you put it with all the other stuff.
He coming under the veil of comedy, son.
Right. Like when you say stuff like that, you thinking, you know, young,
Corey.
22 or, you know, 21 or whatever, stuff like that. But then when you put all that other
16, 17, 18.
You like, what you mean, Corey? What R. Kelly said when he asked him, do he like young women? He's like, how young you talking? That's what he said. He said, how long, what you mean by young?
Middle school.
Bro, my brother's daughter was with a group of us. We were at the hotel because my mom was in town. Dee, was you there?
Yep, I brought the cake.
I know how to do babies.
It was super cute, though.
Pause.
Everybody was trying to get her attention, but she
super duper pause, nigga.
Do nothing but hug her daddy because she didn't know us like that.
It's true.
I didn't pay her no attention. I just kept looking away. But I talk, my voice carries, and she kept looking.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, what happened, D?
She went right to him. It was almost like,
I'm the one wasn't paying her no attention.
And everybody like this, what? Like,
you know what that told me?
What?
She gonna be getting put up in her when she grow up.
God, why did I?
Some people will excuse this behavior as edgy comedy. I'm not excusing this, man.
At a loss for words, man. Again, it's compiling more and more. You think it's more gonna come out after this, son? How more damning can it be for the brother?
Probably some drug abuse. We peep him shaking, son. Gotta get that out there in the street. I'm telling you, Anton got the private investigator on it right now.
So, you think all this is behind Anton Daniels?
Maybe. I'm just saying, the tape released the day after he did that monkey stuff.
Yeah, with Anton Daniels' family.
Daniels came on. He said, I don't got nothing else to say.
Yeah,
My family's in shambles.
Yeah.
We assumed he was going to sue. He probably was like, no. He probably going to sue him once everybody else take all his money so he could deal the final death blow.
Nah, son, let me tell you something, man. And that's the thing about having money. It gives you resources.
Yeah, it's for war.
It's a war. It's a.
I'm saying the money is first for war.
Oh, no doubt. And on top of that, I personally believe Anton Daniels is a very intelligent brother.
Sure.
And we're not saying that he is the one that is pushing this whole agenda. We're not, but
he probably started the avalanche.
It looks
got the
pretty
ball rolling.
and
if he could find any other way to help it roll, I bet he would.
And hurt this man and be a part of his demise.
Allegedly. I don't know. Because, put it like this. If my daughter was feeling how he says his daughter was feeling, even if he was exaggerating, if you hurt my daughter in any way and make her feel embarrassed, I want to do whatever I can do to her.
Whatever I can.
Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Violence, 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 violence.
First of all, this is going to be our last day talking about Corey Holcomb.
No, it's not.
We had enough of that, except for tomorrow. She'll come on, except for Wednesday. Then
We're going to elaborate that.
She'll come back on Tuesday. That nigga was, he's going to have his gray out like P. Diddy.